Well, it's official, I'm behind on the past Liams. I was hoping it wouldn't get to this point. I guess Shaquille was right. It has been a little more difficult than I expected, but that's for a very good reason. It's because I've been trying to do a little bit better in school. The other reason, of course, is I've been watching too much Breaking Bad. There is something on my neck that is just killing me. What the heck? This was legit on the back of my neck. Where did that come from? Anyways, all weirdness aside, today is gonna be another boring day. I've been productive. I got English and math assignments done. I scratched the surface of psychology, and I don't have economics tomorrow or Monday. I don't have any school Monday, actually. Today's just one of those work days. So I do want to talk a little bit more about what happened with the fainting. I got to the blood test place and he sat me down really quickly. He plugged the needle into my arm and I remarked about how painless it was, and almost immediately my blood started spurting into these vials that he was putting the blood in. That made sense. It was very scientific. I was asking, so is it my heart pumping the blood in there? And he said yes, but also it's the vacuum inside the little vial pulling your blood in. And I think what killed me was the fact that it was spurting into the vials. It wasn't lightly trickling or being sucked in, it was spurting. And it was dark red blood. And I'm a little bit squeamish, I guess, but I've seen my own blood before, so it must have been just the fact that there were three, big amounts of blood. So you know that feeling when you stand up too quickly and all the blood, like, leaves your brain or enters your brain or whatever? I got that feeling, and I wasn't gonna say anything because I figured it would pass, and I felt a little nauseous, but that was it. And then, next thing I knew, for about a nanosecond, I felt very comfortable, and like I was in a place I wanted to stay in, and then I was being woken up by one of the guys was the guy who was taking the blood, and then one of the secretary people who I guess got called in because it was an emergency. They're like, William, you've just passed out, are you okay? And I'm like, what? I did? And then they're like, yeah, you were out for about 10 seconds. I'm like, okay, alright. And I guess it felt like about 10 seconds. And then, yeah, I got up, and for about 3 or 4 minutes I felt horrible, and the blood was coming back to my brain. And I felt like I was gonna throw up, and it was just really weird, and it was like my brain reset itself, and I didn't like it very much. So bottom line, I had a weird day, and yesterday was still a bit weird because I was, the farther away from it time-wise that I get, the less and less it makes sense to me. So anyways, I wasn't a fan of the fainting, and let's hope it doesn't happen again. That's pretty